Hello there, YouTube. Don't know why I'm doing a Cockney accent or whatever it is, but I felt like it. Now today I am actually quite happy, and that happens quite a lot. But today is a special day because for me, this arrived in the post. Hellsing parts 5 through to 8 of Hellsing Ultimate. I'm not reviewing that today because, as you can imagine, I've only just got it. I know what happened, but I haven't seen it in all this animated awesomeness. So, I will come back to that once I've watched it. I'm going to start watching it tomorrow. I've only just got off eBay. So I've got to see if it works and all that. So, back on a later date. However, today, I am going to be reviewing the Love Hina series. This was a series that I found a while back. Kind of one of these intro box sets that I have spoken about before. Right, basically, this is the whole series, I should point out. It says Keitaro Urashima, who is him, who I've actually been told looks like me, so if I can... Hang on. No? Okay. Keitaro Urashima is trying for the third time to get into Tokyo University, the most prestigious university in Japan. Yeah. Why? Because of a promise he made to a girl when they were both children. But that was a long time ago and he has forgotten who the girl was. His parents only see him as a loafer and constantly nag him. So when his grandma invites him to stay at her home, the Hinata apartment, he figures he can crash there. What he doesn't realise is that instead of it being an apartment, it's actually turned into an all-girls dormitory. And then the nan kind of buggers off, leaving him in charge. Now, all-girls dorm with... Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 girls, and then later 8 girls in fact, and 1 bloke. It's kind of like they say, it's like they say in Scrubs, we're in against women. We are in a war, and we were never given any weapons, which is kind of true. So if you blokes out there, you'll know exactly what I mean if you haven't figured it out already. So I'll go through this one by one. So the characters are this luscious lady here. Keitaro is in all the pictures. This luscious lady here is Kitsune. And this little... Hang on, come on. This little girl here is Sarah. She's an American. Not that we hold that against her. This one here is Kaola Sue. You never actually find... She does actually say where she's from, but it's a made-up place, obviously. This lady here is Motoko Aoyama, or however you like to call her. Right, this one I'm going to have to... Oh, hang on, I've missed one. Come on. Sorry, my webcam's being a bit stupid today. Where is it? Right, that's Shinobu, and that is Naru Sagawa. There are other characters, which we have... Here is Noriyasu Seta. That lady next to him is Keitaro's aunt. I can't remember her bloody name. Haruka. That's it. Sorry. This girl here is Mitsumi. Sorry. Then this little redhead is Mai, who is Naru's half sister. And a bunch of other people which I'm not going to name out. Anyway, the story, as it says, revolves around Keitaro trying to get into Tokyo University, which is kind of like the biggest, most prestigious... I suppose it's kind of like getting into like Harvard or Yale or somewhere of that stature, I think is probably the best way to explain it. At the same time, Naru is trying to get in there as well with Mutsumi. And it's about how they kind of group together at first because they really don't like him. And then it's how they all become kind of like a little family and how it obviously grows from there. So this one actually has the full 26 episodes. Then it goes on to this, which is the follow-up. Now, it includes... the Christmas special, the spring special, and then the actual film itself, which is called Love Hina Again. Now, in order to watch this, you have to watch all of this, then hang on, spring, Christmas, and then the extra, and then the film, for it to actually go in continuity order. It took me a while to figure out, but it does work out in the end. Okay, so the characters in there are actually very well thought out. They all have their own kind of little emotional traits. Like, for instance, Shinobu's very shy. Carola's like the Ritalin kid, just constantly buzzing around. Motoko is a samurai descendant, I should say. Naru has got a powerful punch. Mitsumi is the biggest ditz on the planet, but she has huge knockers, so that's alright. Kitsune is a bit of a drinker and a gambler. Always walks around with her eyes closed. I think there's only one point. Yeah, in pretty much every picture, Kitsune actually has her eyes shut. She's like that. And she walks around like that, and you can't think, you're going to open your eyes at some point. So like I said, they all have their own little traits, and then it cuts into more. So for instance, in the film I should say, hang on. This girl here is Kanako. She is Keitaro's, hang on, bloody thing. She is Keitaro's half sister, who fancies him. I should point that out right away. Now, it all being the whole incest thing here, I'm cool with that, but obviously not in my family because, well, I've got an older brother. That would be very, very odd, and that sort of stuff. But in other families, if you fancy your sister, then either you're American or you're just a bit odd. Or you should be on the Jeremy Kyle show. How do you tell that? Okay. So. Hey, yeah, hang on, just reviewing. Sorry, that's wife coming in. So, it's a very good TV series to watch. I thoroughly recommend it. It's not violent in any way, but it's kind of like a feel-good thing. So, give it a watch. You might like it, you might not. If you do, put it in the description below, and we'll talk more about it. Right, I'm off to watch Hellsing, so see you in a bit. Rock on.